Vangoa PDM Pedalboard Demo and Review. Hello everyone, this is Chuck Pataki from Chuck Pataki Music. I hope you're all having a great day, and welcome to my channel. I really appreciate you being here. The purpose of this video is I will be doing a demo and review of the Vangoa PDM Pedalboard with isolated power supply. But before we dive into that, if you like what you see on this video and others on my channel, please consider giving a thumbs up and subscribing to my channel. It really helps me out a lot, so I really appreciate it. Thank you. And now without any further ado, let's get into the demo and review of the Vangoa PDM Pedalboard. Alright, we're back, and here is the Vangoa PDM Pedalboard. Before I jump into this, I just wanted to point out that the fine folks at Vangoa reached out to me recently, and they sent this to me for free and asked if I would be willing to demo and review it, and I said of course. I do have two of their guitars in the background here, and they're fine instruments, so as I said, I've dealt with them before, and I stand by their products. However, I just want to point out that I am not paid by them to do this. They just sent this to me and asked if I would be interested in reviewing it, and so I'm not a paid spokesperson for Vangoa. So without any further ado, let's get into this. You have a really nice padded case here with the pedalboard. You have plenty of storage space here. You have a little flap right here that if you wanted to put lyric sheets or sheet music or anything like that, you can do that. You have shoulder straps or back straps. You can carry it like a backpack. And in the front here, you have another flap which is secured by a zipper, so you can put all of your extra cables in here. And let's open this baby up. This is a really nice case. Nice and padded out. Alright, here we go. And here's the pedal board. It's made out of aluminum alloy, so it's very lightweight, but it's very sturdy as well. And the selling point to this is that you can put up to 10 regular sized pedals on this, and each one is controlled by this isolated power supply, which means that it is providing power to all of your pedals from one source, but each one is individually powered. So in the old days, a lot of people would do what they call daisy chain their pedals, where they would put them all together with the same series of power cables, and while there's nothing wrong with that, the problem with it is that it can produce some unwanted noise and even signal loss, and maybe some pedals may not power correctly. So that's the great thing about this. Now most pedals are 9 volt, so that's what a lot of these are powered for, but then you also have one for 12 volt and one for 18 volts. So if you have any higher power pedals, or if you have like an AB switcher switching pedal, then you can plug it into there as well. But you can get up to 10 regular size pedals on here. And what I think is a great touch is on the front here you have a series of LEDs, and these light up when you have an active signal. So in other words, if you have one pedal or all of your pedals going at the same time, then these LEDs go back and forth as you play. You don't have to have this on if you don't want to, so what they did is they put a little potentiometer right here. It's a little knob, and you can turn that all the way off if you want to, or turn it down if you don't want it really bright. And also we have, which is a really great touch too, is that you have some metal feet on this, and it'll kind of prop it up just like this when you're on the floor. So that's a great thing. So then that way it's much easier for you to stomp on your pedals. As far as stomping is concerned, even though this is very sturdy, do not put all of your weight on it. In other words, if you're standing on top of it, I mean, it is sturdy, but it's not that sturdy, so it's not going to support your entire weight. So just wanted to put that out there. Alright, let's set this down and see what else you get inside the case. We have the AC adapter, and the great thing about this is that it's very long. So a lot of other pedal boards have really short AC adapters, and you'd have to use power strips and everything, or a chain of them, but this one is nice and long, so you can move quite a distance away from your amp. Alright, and then for each of the 10 pedals, you have individual power cables for each one. That is a great thing, and again, that's the functionality of the isolated power supply. And on top of that, what you also have is 4 strips of adhesive Velcro. So then you put this down on the pedal board, as I'm going to show you here in a minute, and then you affix your pedals on top of that, and then you'll be good to go. Alright, also what it comes with is, here is the instruction manual, and also what we have here is how you can connect your pedals depending on how many that you have. Again, you can accommodate up to 10 pedals, regular size pedals, and they have possible connections here, 1, 2, and on the back 3. What I'm going to use when I put my pedals together is, because since I have a very small selection of pedals, I'm going to use connection number 2. So let's get to that. Alright guys, I'm back and I'm here to test out the Vangoa pedal board. Everything is all connected, so for the purpose of this video I'm going to be using my 2000 Epiphone Les Paul Standard. I'm plugged into a 100 watt Marshall combo amp, and I'm just going to tilt the camera down here to show you the pedal board. A little bit more there. There we go. Alright, everything is connected, and as you can see, the black strips on there are the Velcro and adhesive. And before you set your pedals down, you may have to do a little test as far as how you want your pedals to go, because once you put them on that adhesive, it's very, very strong. So it's going to take quite a bit to pull it up if you change your mind about something. So my pedal board is uncomplicated as possible, so I just have these 4 pedals that I use primarily: a distortion, super overdrive, a wah pedal, and a noise suppressor that I only use for really high gain playing, which is what I'm going to be doing here in a second. So this is just the straight signal. And as you can see, the LEDs light up every time that you use or you play something on here. Okay, so what I'm going to do first is punch in my distortion. Okay, and then our super overdrive. Okay, and then we're going to use our wah pedal, and this is very important here as far as what I was mentioning earlier in the video about putting your whole weight on it. It's not a good idea to stand on it, because, I mean, number one, the legs on each side will buckle, and even though this is very sturdy, it's not advisable for you to put a lot of pressure on it. Okay, here's the wah pedal. Alright, and the noise suppressor, as I said, I only use that for really high gain with a lot of distortion and overdrive. And I just put that on, and what that does is it kills any background noise or any line noise coming to the signal. So we're not even going to put that in. So now I'm going to put everything on at once. So it's going to get kind of loud in here. Alright, and there you go. Alright guys, there you have it. The demo and review of the Vangoa PDM pedal board. My closing thoughts and assessment here. It plays great, it sounds great, it looks great, very compact and sturdy. The isolated power supply is worth the price of admission alone, so that way you don't have to daisy chain your pedals together with one single power source like in the old days and inviting unwanted noise into your signal. The padded carrying case, another plus, where you can carry the pedal board, your pedals, extra cables, and anything that you bring to the gig. This is definitely going to be a nice addition to your rig, so I think you should check it out. I want to thank Vangoa for sending me this pedal board so I could demo and review it. I had a great time doing so. There'll be links to the product in the description below. And again, if you like what you saw in this video, please give it a thumbs up and please consider subscribing to my channel. It really helps me out a lot. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much for watching, and until next time, Chuck Pataki out.